And there's a reason why. Because this award means that I, at some point in my career, at some point in my journey, touched our culture. And one way or another, and that means something to me. Yeah, I mean, it does mean something to me. And even though Ace Entertainment, 23 years, give them a hand, that's huge. Yes, sir. But as I look at this one, you know, when you do it, you think every actor, if you ask any actor on earth, right now, Ms. Parker, I'm talking to you, you're an actor. You know, if you talk to any actor on earth and ask them if they've never imagined their Oscar speech, they'd be lying, right? So as I'm looking at this Ace Entertainment Magazine Award, I want to give my Oscar speech here.
Okay.
How about that? Huh? Okay. All right, can I get a shot? Can somebody slide that up? You can hold this, because it's heavy. Spiritually heavy. So my Oscar speech right now, I'd like to give thanks to my mom. Give it up for mom. But I gotta, see, everybody gets on. I want to do my Oscar speech different, folks. You know what I mean? I want to get down up under the hood. I want to get down to it, right? So I'm saying, I want to think, why are you thinking you're, what are you thanking her for? Well, Mom, let me tell you guys a story. It's going to be fast. So I was a kid, I was about 8 years old. I was living in Canyon Country, California. Yes, I'm born in Kansas City, Missouri. Yes, Kansas City, Missouri, MO816. But then I moved literally more than kids that were like military brats, like Navy dependents. I never went to school twice until my junior year of high school. That's how much we moved. So we moved to Kansas City, moved to California. Altadena is where we touched down first. Shout out Altadena, everybody in the house. Friends from my family and my church family from Altadena. But we moved to Valencia, all white people, Santa Clarita, Canyon Country, Newhall, all these white people. I still had that thing in me, that Kansas City. DNA, folks, is DNA. So I grew up fighting white boys. They wanted to say the N-word real slick out their mouth while we was riding mountain bikes. I was doing white boy shit. Dude, I'm trying to hit hockey sticks and playing street hockey, dude. You're calling me a nigger? I'm good out here, bro. That's what I'm talking. But then all of a sudden, the Northridge earthquake happened, 1994. Who remembers the Northridge earthquake? Who was living in the valley? None of y'all. Oh,
Matadors.
None of y'all.
Shout out to the Matadors.
So we over there, boom, the freeway drop. I gotta move back to the hood. Because my church was in the hood. Shout out to anybody ever raised in church. Peace Apostolic Church, Prairie, where we were founded.
Shout out to Pete.
Right there off of, right there across the street from the farm. There we ended up on Figueroa. So anyway, we moved back to the hood. So I had a culture change. Had to move back to the hood. You know what I'm saying? So now it's so quick, West Side rolling around this spot. And I'm coming from Did. It was a culture. And I'm to a point, guys. Coming from Did. I just trying to play some street hockey, bro. I just didn't want to go to Arizona, Martin. And now I'm with me. It's like, what's up with him? And I was little. I had a little S curl too. It was sweet. My S curl, I used clear ice because I had figured out if you stay on pro style, if you play basketball at lunch, you're gonna be looking like you sweating boo-boo. Nobody know about that for real. That's just something just the truth. So anyway, boom. I got kicked out of LA Unified. I was doing too much in the streets, and I decided, what am I gonna do to change my life? And I found that stage, being on this stage, being able to share. I don't care what it is, if it's singing, if it's dancing, if it's just communicating, the share is what's so important. And what's beautiful about the stage that's different from cinema when you're doing a film In a film, I'm acting to nobody. I'm getting no immediate response to what I'm exuding, but I know it's transmitting in some kind of way. So I just want to shout out to you guys that I feel you. I don't know if y'all feel me when I'm on screen, but I feel you when I'm on screen. And so with that said, here's the responsibility before I get off this stage. That I feel like we have a window right here. We're in a good window. We're in a good window. You know what I'm saying? We got Big Unc out here, OG person, you know what I'm saying? One of the coldest light skins, you know what I'm saying? Outside. One of the coldest creams outside, you know what I'm saying? Hey, see, you know, you ask Unc Purse, like Purse was cracking, he'd be like, oh man, you already know what it is. You already know what it is. So when you know what it is, he's like outside, you know what I'm saying? Outside, slipping and dipping on anything. We know what we're doing. Love it. And to the fact of bringing the community together is very important. So I'm going to leave you with this. We're in a window. We're in a window where we are all inundated with the Diddy thing, guys. Can we not get around? Okay, we're just not. Let's not, it's low-hanging fruit as a comedian for me to get up here and start clowning and making some Diddy jokes. It's low-hanging fruit. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's real. We're inundated with it. And what it's doing is, it's you remember when Trump was coming out, he was talking about, years ago, when he was talking about draining the proverbial swamp, well, the music industry is getting drained.
Yeah.
Hollywood's getting drained.
Yes.
Everything is getting drained, and now it's time for the real to come to the top.
Yes.
It's time for us to, this is not no revolution. God gave us a gift. Every single person in here has a gift. And the fact of the matter is that we are not using it as a collective effort, and this is why we're losing. So I'm here to say that we need to start winning, and we have a window. I don't know how long this window's going to be open. Okay? I don't know how long this window's going to be open. But I know we act in this window. If we take a moment in this window to say, hey, Carl, what you got going? Hey, man, I'm working on this movie, this script I've been doing. Well, brother, tell me about it. What are we doing? Like, let's figure it out. Or, hey, my G, I'm almost done with my album, blah, blah, blah. Come to the studio. Just sometimes it just I'm opening up a car. I got this. Sometimes it just takes a moment to look to your left and your right and help your brother and your sister. And what happens is then when we start to have authentic community that is sustainable to all fiery darts that come from every direction. Wow. That's it on that, but I want to leave you with this. I am a discoverer. My name is Columbus.
The window's open.
And I live by that namesake only in the discovery part. You got that?
Yeah.
Only in the part where I like to discover new shit. I like to discover, whoa, what is that? Oh my God, a beautiful dancing. I study dancers from all over the world, every corner and crevice. Like, what is that? I got that from Kobe. Kobe said, never stop being a student. And I shout out to Kobe Bryant. And let God deal with those people that messed up his mural again. Anyway, so in that, here we are in this season. Where it's like, come on, bro. I don't ever want to be in a position, and nor should anybody in here that's an artist, that is a fashion designer, that is a script writer, that is a beautiful real estate artist, a lawyer, a doctor, somebody, a psychologist, somebody in here. There's no reason that you have to get what God had for you by ill-gotten gain. By going to a freak off. I'm just saying.
Period.
And this has been a problem with my career, was I danced with the devil, but I never dove in. And what does that mean? That I was showing up to parties? They were cool ass parties. Diddy threw some bomb ass fucking parties, and anybody in here saying that? then you know what time it is. Now, imagine you sitting there like, girl, this shit is cracking. This, y'all hear you like, no, we coming. Yeah. See, they was coming. You got the full disclosure. You got the full disclosure out this month. So imagine you coming in, so what's gonna be going on? And you know, this is not real life. But if it was formal, let's say it was corporate. You're nervous. You're shook. Oh my God. When you go to the elevator, boom. 1, 2. Boom. It doesn't even make you. Boom. It doesn't even make you. Boom. You out. Hi. So, yeah, right now. So looks like you've been attending a couple of Diddy